Moving up through the wrap here. They've given them all the room, have Gambit youngsters. Really good stuff from Nafany. However, the kill's coming back through, looking solid. Shiro's still here. And if he can survive, yeah, and buy time for these rotations, I think they can be very happy with that indeed. Bomb does go down, but a 3 versus 2 that kind of looks good for the CT side here. Spam coming in. Taco's lost his teammate. He has to get it all done, and he can't. Gambit youngsters steal the pistol.
For a double boost here. Will they get it up in time? That's the big question mark. Nafany just finding the first. As that C4 goes down, we do have a little bit of a stalemate before the retake can come through for MIBR. The big danger man here being Thur, just trapped away in this corner. I would say an advantageous angle, but he needs to find some headshots. There's the first onto the AP9. Gambit youngsters now need to respond, and they do in kind. Only Fallen remaining. MP9 in hand to find the second. He's going to try and backtrack. This bomb's still ticking, Scriv. As Shiro wants to get in closer, he might not even have the HP to do the job. This might be another 1 versus 3 by Fallen, and it isn't, but I don't think Shiro's got enough time here. That bomb is so far ticked.
True, yeah, they really need to be respecting a bit more, perhaps. If they lose this one, it's so much room given across to the CT side. However, middle, it is successful. It's a crazy start. It's a fast start. There's frags all over the place. Axile, ring around the rosy, though, is the difference maker. 3 versus 2 with Taco and KNG being so low. You would assume, oh, they should be able to clean this up, but KNG, so much faster than Axile.
Round here, Scriv. Hobbit's going to try and make a desperate attempt into this B-bomb site. There is the first and has all of the information as to where KNG is playing from. He's going to just try and stick this bomb right now, and the AK-47 isn't connecting. Oh. Defuse. 3-0 for Gambit.
It's competitive, and within the rounds themselves, yes, but the score not going their way so far. Quick push to come through from Fallen TRK. They're able to drop Axel pretty quickly. Or Inters should have been overwhelmed, but no, not going to be the case. We've got another one there. Could have been the round. However, not going to happen. And this time, finally, the brute force from M.
No opportunity for a retake here for Gambit youngsters as of literally the 1 minute 30 mark. And there goes the AWP as well.
Oh, my goodness. No time for talking it over, though, Squid, because this one's a real fast round. Straight into Hobbit. Gets traded out. Having a bit of a quiet game, to be fair. Love this. Quick boost coming in from Nafany to find the advantage.
Just through this smoke with nobody from MIBR actually watching it under wraps. Just trying to play around all of the clouds. And Shiro, he's going to come out on top in that initial fight. Gambit youngsters, they're holding on to the safe bomb site this time. Leaving just Fallen on 11 HP. And this is going to be a 1 versus 3 that I don't think he'll want to go for. Nevertheless, having absolutely no opportunity to escape.
They prefer to use. So they should be able to fight back relatively well. Oh, Fallen. That's a hell of a shot. A shame we don't see it from his perspective, but you can definitely tell how that one looked. Flash over the top. Shiro can't escape. Meanwhile, KNG and Fur doing absolute bits over on ramp.
And I can't imagine that these final 2 rifles are going to save Scriv. The flashes are coming in. They're trying to save up on the stairs, and it's never going to happen. Taco ends them.
We're just seeing, even for me, watching MIBR, with watching so much of the action from a tier 2 perspective recently, their utility usage is way, way different, and they have a few innovative things that some of these other teams are not employing so much. Axile! Okay, hold on. I thought the round was pretty much going to be over. Surely a bloodbath there.
And of course, Axel is going to absolutely know this. The bait once, but Taco needs to get that bomb down right now. Axel should know this. He's going to come charging through, missing a bunch of deagle shots. Now he needs to connect. Oh, finally nailing one, but it's not good enough. Taco ends him.
But hopefully in future, in the coming weeks, he can provide some good numbers. KNG going to drop Hobbit. Shiro, though, again, looking good. And TRK has the bomb. It's now in the feet of the CTs. Meanwhile, KNG gets traded over on ramp. Great flash here. Axel catches Taco with his pants down.
Rotates can come through. They've still got the second defender over towards this B-bomb site. There should be no opportunity for a bomb plant here. There's Axel just ending another one, leaving Fur versus 3. And he's only got 6 HP. This isn't going to happen. 6-7.
Round.
I don't believe in karma. I believe in poetic justice. There's a beauty to it. Whip out the textbooks. And there's nothing textbook about this one. A bit of ramp aggression from Gambit youngsters. Not paying dividends, leaving just Shiro on this A-bomb site, and he's the next to fall. It should be an easy 9th on the board for MIBR. And they're already running out of time. That bomb half ticked. And MIBR with all of the angles posted, and that's a lot of damage dealt onto Winters, means Axel pretty much has to do this on his lonesome. And where are the headshots going to come from? With the smoke placed, he gets double peaked. With anything, tons of damage has been done, but no frags thus far. That all changes with Fallen and Shiro trading each other out. And Gambit youngsters, are they going to backtrack from this one? Taco's got it all cornered off. He's coming in for the fast flank, and as Axel finds another pair of shots, look at all of the damage that's been dealt onto Gambit youngsters before this push comes through. This is a total tragedy towards the A bomb site, and Taco might be able to just end the storyline. Quick shots doesn't connect.
Taking it nice and slow, nice and quiet. Bomb plant coming in. Nafany up close, checking all these angles. He's going to catch at least one off guard or not. Hobbit spots him out, and it's important that he does. Clean headshot comes through, and the trade from Hobbit as well. Brilliant stuff. I think it will be more likely than not. Smokes in deep. Plenty of room to work with. That one flash comes over the top. No success, and Nafany, well, he's making money. Laughing all the way to the bank on that MAC-10. $1,800 for him. Maybe a kill for Fur. Oh, it comes close, and the team killed Nafany, no.
But how long can they really hold the pressure from Gambit youngsters here? Apparently not very long with that initial pair of headshots rattling in. Hobbit, Nafany doing all of the preliminary damage, leaving just Taco in the way of this pincer on the B bomb site. He needs to pull together an absolute masterclass here. The first headshot, but I don't think it's going to be too much more here. He's been completely spotted out. His position is null and void. Yes, he's got a lot of HP in the back pocket, but that's all changed by Nafany once again. That's 6 kills in 2 rounds thus far.
Absolute beast, mate. Absolute beast, including, of course, that team kill. Yeah.
You can tell that it's so perfect that you have to have somebody looking towards that side of the map.
Whoa.
Wow, it's Hobbit just rattling through that headshot to get us started.
Nafany, KNG trading tit for tat. KNG though in with 2. That's big. Pulls it back into a 3-on-3 and makes this look doable. Shiro though on the AWP looks away for a second. That's when the cross comes in, and he does miss that shot. Meanwhile, Fallen's still up close, baiting out his teammates ever so slightly, gets the dink onto Shiro, and is able to move back into alleyway. Shiro gonna fall. Looking good here. Inters does swing in, catches Fallen, as I think he was swapping across to an AK there, so certainly awkward, but he does enough damage to allow for the frag to come in with that nade. Meanwhile, Hobbit is left 1-on-2. Fake attempt at the bomb plant. They will begin to slowly creep in, but nothing really showing itself through the smoke. An attempt is made, but Hobbit can't find anything. Now he goes for the hold, and well, that's when KNG finally strikes. Shiro also tagged up, so there's a lot of potential for this AWP to pop off. TRK caught in transition. The Fallen KNG, the dynamic duo on that A-bomb site, shutting it down. Shiro tries, but Shiro misses, and Shiro will fall. Another great round from KNG. Have all the momentum and the smoke that they've been working on, but will it be enough? TRK only good for 1. Opportunity at a second, but it doesn't really work out for him. Meanwhile, Fallen on the AWP, looking to try and get aggressive. We've got 48 seconds left. Hobbit's going to go down. The bomb itself, though,
on his own towards this B bomb site in every single opportunity, and trusting him to find at least 1 or 2 kills right here. The nades aren't going to connect, but that quick scope will certainly. Axel's there to finish him off, and Fallen has to do everything up close with the AWP. Nicely bailed out of trouble by a couple of smokes, and well, there's the flank just to finish things. Shiro just 1 HP in a dream. That bomb miles from going down. There's another wall bang, but Fallen does nicely finish him off. Closes things up again, and Gambit youngsters creep closer.
Oh. Fake attempts coming in. It's playing with fire. Definitely dangerous, but it works out. It was all a bait to get Fallen to show himself. Shiro will drop him. Hobbit, meanwhile, coming in for another. And now looking good for Gambit youngsters. They're yet to plant, and there's not a lot of time left. Axel is trapped here. The bomb going to go down. They need to move fast to get the plant. They may even have to just go for the frag, to be honest with you. They will. And they get it. It's definitely a costly round in the end.
Opportunity onto 15. Already the mid-aggression being spotted out. They can hear all of this right now, and it'll be just like shooting fish in a barrel. Probable at this point. Could just be a couple of final kills to finish this one off. 99 pistols. Going to be the kingpin to try and knock out of the equation. There goes the Molotov down instantly. Found with the smoke grenade, and MIBR are just going to charge into this one. They need to find these frags right here, right now, trading evenly, 3-3. STRK and Taco now need to get the job done. Shiro's AWP might be able to finish this one off. Notice that the first man's fairly low, but placing the smokes down and away.
On A. Has plenty of time to go. That's a great nade. It's not going to give him a lot of room to work with, though. Nice fake out. He doesn't have enough time. TRK has done enough by staying safe. That's such a shame for Shiro. Full money, of course. Makes them feel comfortable, and they can do things like this. Get aggressive with the AWP, with the M4s. Meanwhile, on B, Shiro taking matters into his own hands. Tech 9 in hand. Oh, that's a shame. Didn't have a weapon out to deal with KNG. Of course, a secondary AWP that they look to employ a number of times. We've seen Taco on it, KNG on it. At the moment, though, it's working out for MIBR, regardless of who has it. 3-on-2. Trying to get aggressive here. It will be successful, at least initially. Inter's now left in a 1-on-3. His position known. Does get one.
There's the first good trigger discipline. He needs to be aware that they're coming up the ladder. Nobody is going to spot him. 2 quick kills and damage onto the third.
Looking good moving forwards here. So much damage off the back of the flames. Has also crept in and could catch them off guard, but as he starts to back up, Nafany will get a freebie. Does give his position away, but it gains the man advantage for Gambit youngsters. Molly coming through. They're forced forwards, all onto TRK. Looking for all 3 here. And just to find the first. Swings out onto the second. Oh, Axile almost. This is all a dupe, it appears. Fallen, I mean, if he gets a kill, this would be pretty good. Oh, he gets a leg. That's a shame. But the rest of the boys walk into an open A bomb site, or so they think. Hobbit is here pretty damn quickly. Needs to be winning this fight. He almost does. There you go. Finds it eventually. Looking for a bit more. Not going to happen for him, but it happens for Nafany. Meanwhile, Taco, the 1-on-5 required. And
Hero to bail them out of trouble. This time, MIBR, they're going to switch up the pace to try and end this one. Thur comes through with the first frag.
Need a few more than that, though. KNG has another. Nafany on the double. Oh, denied for the third. So much damage has been done here. It could definitely sway. They've got time to get this bomb down. Of course, the rotator's moving through from the B bomb site. Nade to drop TRK. Been in the plant this time successful, but Fallen is so low. Where can he go? He has to go forwards. Finds the head of Inters. Axel now left to clutch it out. Takes down the first. Taco should be able to play the bomb, but of course a kit available. Taco doesn't know that he's gone off it, or maybe he does, and Taco comes around the side. That's so well read. 19-17, MIBR going to take it. Just about hold things down initially. They look for a bit more, gets the damage onto Taco, able to finish him off as well. Axel looking so good on the USP, will eventually fall. Ooh, KNG with a quick flick onto Shiro, looking for his third. Already brought it even, creates the room for Thur. It's all going to be onto Inters, and he can't get it done. Thur and KNG, the absolute beasts. Ooh, Shiro trained on the angle. And just to find the first, need to be dealing with him better than that. Gets a second as well. KNG's found a frag, but it might just be to no avail. 30 seconds left. Shiro's still alive, still trained. KNG dealing with the rotators soundly. But Shiro keeps on fragging. Third coming in for him. 3-on-2. Wow, spinning around to take down Fur as well. My goodness, Shiro's just had a hell of a round.
Nobody should be getting too out of line here. Just allowing a pretty standard approach to come through. That's a massive nade. Doesn't do as much damage as I thought. But there's to spray through the smoke to convert.
And the 2-man hold as well. Going to be absolutely huge. I'm not sure they're ready for this. Great crossfire coming in. Nafany and Hobbit all chiming in. Beautiful stuff from Gambit youngsters. Fallen left on his lonesome. Can't find anything.
To Gambit youngsters lose absolutely nobody there in round number 5. Guess the opportunity to nail this one through back to back. As the crossfire comes in from mid. Very well contained.
As well, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really hard.
Oh, quick kill completely opens up the B bomb site. KNG doing the heavy lifting towards this side of the map. There's a fast flank from Nafny in progress, and he needs to hit the secondary headshot. Oh, he's going to do it. What a conversion. That completely clears out this side of the map. And MIBR, they're still trailing towards the A bomb site. How are Gambit youngsters going to read this one successfully? Yes, they still have Axel on the approach, but he needs to go crazy with the headshots. And do MIBR believe that they forced the defense away? They haven't. $1,000 worth of equipment.
Call the difference with this flank from long. Axel's got to go. Axel takes the angle on him, and Fur actually wins that. Meanwhile, over at short, it's going the way of Gambit youngsters, and pretty heavily. 3-on-2 coming in. An isolated player in the form of TRK on the site itself. This is looking good. They've got kits available. They've got a good amount of nadage as well, but they don't want to be using it. Great flash over the top. TRK finds one. Meanwhile, Fur will drop into us. It's all going to be down to Hobbit. 1 versus 2. There's just not enough time. He runs out of ammo. Finds that frag with the USP, but he can't get it done. Fur even rubbing salt in the wound to take him down. Oh, Shiro, though, continues to look dangerous. Inter's also surviving. Shiro still not dealt with. And he doesn't miss. If you give him the opportunities, he doesn't miss. That's his third. That's like a deja vu moment. He's done that before from that angle. Fur the only one to find a frag.
And he's going to place one of his own to edge his way onto this B-bomb site. There's the flashbang as well. The kills come through. Hobbit, nice maneuvering around those smokes there to get himself right out of harm's way, and the Deagle's only able to find one. Taco versus the world, a 1 versus 3. One that I really don't think he's got much of a chance to achieve.
Yeah, Galil in hand. No utility. Knows vaguely where a couple of them are, but not as much information as he would like. Oh, and Hobbit gets the better of him instead of just continuing to push forwards, waiting for them to come to him. Really good stuff. TRK, getting blinded up. Hobbit looking good here on the B-bomb site once again. Staying alive in and of itself is an achievement, but he finds a number of frags. Fallen and Fur very quickly bringing it back in their favor, though. Shiro is full HP, trapped towards middle, can't find Fallen. Fur at the same time will take down Hobbit. Yeah, this is a big key round, to be honest with you. Getting aggressive up short. Flash coming in as well. A well-timed peek. They're kind of on top of each other here, but it ends up working out. Fur in with 2. TRK finds 1 before falling. And it's all left down to Inters. Fur having another great pistol round to kick us off. See whether Inters can get it done. Not looking too likely in all honesty. The bomb miles away. They know where he is. And Taco will take his head clean off over the smoke. 9th round in for MI.
KNG right behind this dissipating smoke. Going to spot out to hand. And that's both of the pistols crumbling.
Yeah, not looking good at all. I mean, kind of has to be expected, but it would be nice for them to do some damage. Just not happening. As Axel the only one left. There's some low HP bars. He definitely could find a kill or 2. Nice bit of movement up there, and he drops Fur. Smooth as you like. Oh, but TRK catches him. Yeah, absolute filth, mate. I mean, it was all the action we were getting, though, to be honest. Oh, Shiro. Wow. Getting the better of Fallen. Revenge for the previous round. Meanwhile, the aggression coming in out towards long here. Oh, Inters does creep in, but TRK ready for him. And gets a second through the smoke. That's going to make the difference. He's retrieved an AK now. Gets himself an upgrade, but Shiro gets him through the smoke. What's going on here? Fur, meanwhile, bottom of pit. MP9 seem to be the weapon of the day. Nafany's been dropped. Shiro's the only one left. He's also the only one that's found any frags. He'll get rid of the AWP. They already have 2, my guy. But it's a nice idea, I suppose. Can he find a frag here? He will. No, the next 2 not completely out of the question.
The kit and a couple of flashbangs on KNG, but realistically, none of these can connect. Their head spotted, and Shiro snaps into action.
However, Taco gets tagged up in a slightly different angle to be taking from Shiro, actually, like lower down in the door. KNG, though, is the one to actually find a frag on the AWP and a big nade. Really good start for MIBR. They're going to continue to push forward. There's no time to break it down or talk about it. KNG going to drop. Taco is inside the smoke, the classic move that we're seeing an awful lot these days. Meanwhile, the rotation's coming in thick and fat.
He's got much of an opportunity to bring this one back in a way. The MP9 applying pressure from the rear. TRK is able to find both of them tight fashion. We've got to start to bring that into question. Right here, Shiro could easily get caught out. He is ready with the AWP, but doesn't take the shot. The double peek, and that's lots of damage done. But will they be expecting Fur? They're certainly not expecting Fallen.
Oh, they expect Fur, though. Shiro, that's a hell of a shot. Has he spotted the second man? No, but he's aware of the fact that there could be one. Takes the re-peek.
Or this one. Let's see if TRK can do anything spectacular through this pretty dodgy smoke. They're not going to check him. Spots out the first and second, crossing over. Doesn't fire one bullet. And Shiro's up close and personal. This should be an easy first kill, but what was that headshot? Shiro's doing everything. He's got the Tech 9 in hand to potentially finish off the fourth. What a combination from... I mean, Gambit Youngsters is the hospital. I guess Shiro's the doctor. He's basically enacting the plan single-handedly. He's doing surgery on MIBR.
He's pretty hot. He is pretty hot at the moment.
That is quite the opening shot, and the conversion from TRK ends a second.
We'll see, though. Run boost coming in. Able to make it onto the A site, although it seems that way. Fur almost getting two, not quite, but surely they've been set up here. Inter's the last one left in the 1-on-4. Can't get it done. Taco, here's the utility coming in. The rotations will be thick and fast. Able to find one on the P250. Oh, this is big so far. Oh my goodness, Fallen coming in with the double. Oh, and KNG from behind will shut them down. That's...
With Taco being the other. Obviously, KNG and Fallen holstering it the majority of the time.
Oh, Taco. Great spot for him. Able to get the double. That's absolutely massive. Oh, Axel going to get tagged up as well. Can't fight his way out here. He is locked into pit. Nafany has to be the hero to bail Gambit Youngsters out, at least for now. And, well, they might just have done it back into a 2-on-2. Warps in play. Oh, Axel finding the head of Fur and KNG the only one left. Wow, I thought this was all said and done, but no, not the case.
Connect. Axel still standing, and they now know exactly where KNG's playing from. Another missed shot, and the Molotov is going to deal with him. And now KNG needs to hold up the numbers. There's a Molotov to meet him at the back of this B bomb site. He's starting to find the frags. Now encroaching. There's the second volley through. This is going to burn him alive. Roasted and toasted as Hobbit finds him.
Oh, Axel picking up a double on his own as well. Beautiful stuff. Taco, 1-on-4. Got the money, so you might as well, I guess, just for the stats at this point. Okay. That second one's a little ridiculous. Deal with him. Checking the angle. Oh, no, and looking the wrong way. Maybe his position wasn't known. He almost gets two, in fact. Fur, meanwhile, going to come in on the crack angle. The Kalat comes in. He doesn't get the frags, but all the same, able to find a lot of damage. He will fall to Hobbit.
1 versus 3. And I don't know if he's got the HP here, Scrib, to do the trick. There's the swing through from Taco. Great timing.
Not that one. Either way, Fur, aggressive, out long, able to find the first. Gets away scot-free, at least initially, but Axel trades him. And where are the rest of the boys? There was a number of players stacked up there. They're not able to find it. Shiro going to drop TRK. KNG finds Axel. Shiro's still alive, though. Does miss a shot, but he needs to be mollied out now. KNG, meanwhile, taking down Nafany, falling to find Shiro, which is funny, but honestly, I don't think he's going to have a chance to use it. KNG, yeah, gets overlooked and will drop him. They do kind of have the short control, looking to try and force a bomb plant with that smoke, I would have thought. Inter's trying to get above it, does get spotted, but KNG can't take him down. It's all onto Fur, as Fallen goes into the grave. Fur tagged up and finished off. Overtime 2 required here on that for Fallen to be missing. Meanwhile, Inter's bombarded by nades, looking to get aggressive. Flash comes in. Fallen ready for him. Fallen will drop him. Hobbit only going 1-for-1. Nafany, meanwhile, hidden away under window. Will get spotted, though, and the Org can't do it.
Shiro's swapped out to the M4A4. This is going to be so difficult against the Brazilians. Shiro jumps and leaps and bangs through, unable to find the first, and now it's Axel versus everybody. He does fall to the MIBR.
Let's go B, because A didn't work. Keeping things open here, though. Fallen misses the shot, will end up going down. 5-on-3. B-bomb site still going to be the final destination by the looks of things, but...
As TRK, he is going to sprawl his way through the double doors unsuccessfully. Nafany shuts him away as well. What looks to be a fairly convincing round here. Taco's trying to open things up single-handedly. Does bait the AWP shot out on the cross and enters does finish off one final member. Taco wants to do it all right now, trying to secure the ace for number 20, and it's not going to happen. 40 seconds left, and MIBR heading on to long once again. That was incredibly close for Shiro, as he is still standing. Axel trying to hold up the line from the left-hand side, dug down in pit. Doesn't get the job done, and once again, another 3 versus 3. It feels, Scriv, like all of these rounds are coming down to the absolute wire. Putting it up to Taco once again to try and open things up. Spraying through these smokes. There might be a slight gap in it. And Inters, he's going to take control of A. Hobbit finishes things off.
However, slows back down. 40 seconds left. Gambit youngsters look for a different approach. Moving back towards A. And Fur is ready for them. First comes in for him. Able to drop back. And yeah, just play for the time here. The molly will come through. But he makes it out nice and quick. Even landing a shot or two. Or at least trying to. 4 on 3, fallen down below. Needs to be careful, they all do. Nafany going to drop third, fallen as well out in the open. The flashes sound from TRK though, and that might just do it. Shiro, 1 on 3, 15 seconds, not looking likely. TRK drops him.
A AWPer like Shiro's probably going to pre-fire it and straight into the B-bomb site. MIBR, they've got all of the building blocks of a good defense. There's the first 2 frags, and KNG, he's still posted with the AWP. Needs to hit another shot to end any chaos over towards this side of the map, and Taco's going to provide once again. Still an opportunity to close.
Yeah, definitely not all said and done just yet. Would be absolutely heartbreaking for MIBR if this is the way that they lose the map. This shot coming in, the bomb plant at the very least. Nade over the top, softening them up. You know, definitely turning the M4s here into one-tap machines. Smoke to come in to give them a bit of room. Of course, they've got that player in the form of Fur moving through. So much noise being made here, yeah, and they have to try and escape. They just can't.
Going towards B, and now Taka has to come in clutch.
Oh, KNG, that is a great shot. Taco peeking out after being mollied off as well. Another great fight to be winning. KNG standing strong, not giving them a single chance here. Shiro falls to Fur. So things indeed going to follow up on. More nade damage coming in. Fur going to find Nafany nice and easy. Meanwhile, KNG has to be careful. They do have 2 players in already with the rotations on the way pretty damn quickly. There's 3 ready and waiting towards ramp. This is tough for Gambit youngsters. They try from long. KNG is way ahead of you, Axel, mate. And now what? 35 seconds left. You do have the bomb. Where do you go? Shiro going to try and clutch it up. Has to ace. What is that flick? Let's be careful here, boys. KNG does drop him, but
something. It's straight into the B-bomb site to try and finish this one off. Fallen's out first, and what a shot there. Nail Hobbit. Nafany drops, and this might be series over. MIBR switch up the pace. It's foot on the accelerator here on Dust 2. And with 90 seconds left, that bomb goes down in a way. An impossible retake of the 2 versus 4.
Not looking good. Gambit youngsters, the reality starting to set in, but Shiro and Axel trying to deny that. Still clinging on to the dream of taking it to a 3rd map. Not even the series, just taking it to a 3rd map seems so hard for them. So much utility coming in. They've got to start to make a move. Shiro can't even make it up to window. That's so awkward through the smoke he's heard. He gets taken down. KNG on the flank will seal the deal. The 3rd bout of overtime is flawless from